Coming to you mostly live from the taproom floor of the Greenville.
All right.
Coming to you mostly live from the taproom floor of the Greenville Beer Exchange on South Lawrence Street in glorious, and that's one of these. That's all I have.
That's all it takes.
Coming to you from the Beer to Whiskey Studios on the taproom floor of the Greenville Beer Exchange, or GBX, as the cool kids are calling it, on South Lawrence Street in glorious downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of Big John and Five, where I get my good buddy here, Big John Richards, to pick a beer from one of GBX's 22 or so taps, hundreds of cans of bottles up in the retail store. We sniff, we sip, we kibitz. John tells us a little bit about the brewery. Sometimes we get a little brewing history, and I'm out of breath. John, take it away.
Let's do it. It is a glorious day in Greenville today, man.
It is.
It's the day before Thanksgiving. It's pushing 60. The sun's out. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Freaking great. So we're going to drink some beer. And right now we're going to drink a sour, which isn't necessarily in Russ's wheelhouse, but it's a...
Not my first choice, but go ahead.
It's a beer from XUL Brewing up in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is getting a lot of good recognition nationwide these days. They're making some great beer up there. So they make this dessert sour called Mummentaart, or I really don't know how to pronounce that word. I do know how to pronounce XUL. But apparently a lot of people don't. The brewery is XUL, you may have noticed if you watched the intro to the episode. And the first thing you see when you look up the story on the internet is they say, first thing you need to know is how to pronounce it. It's XUL with a Z.
Exactly.
As in, there is no Dana, only XUL.
That's right. That's right. And actually, the only reason why I sort of suggested this beer is because of XUL, which is a brewery I like a lot. I was there about a year and a half ago, and they had some really good beers. We've got another one of their beers, and I can't remember what the style. I don't even remember what the beer was, but I brought home a bomber of it, and John and I did a episode on it, so I'll put that down in the little scroll thing on the bottom.
That'll be in the liner notes.
Yes, yes.
So this is a neat little fun dessert sour, which they made gluten-free somehow. So,
thank God,
right?
Because there's nothing that ruins beer like a gluten.
Like gluten. You can't have any glutens in there.
Yeah, you don't want a gluten in your beer.
So that said, it's still really tasty. It's fun. It's apple, cinnamon, and ginger? I don't know. No, my brain's not here yet today, Russ. So it's only our second beer, and I'm not warmed up. I just turned around and looked at the screen to make sure I knew all this. But
well, you can turn around and look again.
Yeah, I'm not. It's just going to put it up there. All right, turn around. Apple, cinnamon, and lemon. And lemon's the weird part about the whole thing too, because it feels like it ought to get in the way, but it ends up just tasting like apple pie filling. I mean, like literally, it's that sweet. It's super clean. It's not chewy and jelly and rich like that, but it tastes like apple pie filling, and it's really fun. I was about to warn you that your beer was going to stick to your coaster, but apparently not. And when I sat down, I banged the table pretty good, and a little slosh on the beer. So, but not much came out.
You remind me of the
Bull in the China Shop.
No, the dancing elephants and what's that Disney movie? Fantasia.
I was thinking like Dumbo's the circus, but I think Fantasia's got some dancing elephants in it too. Yeah,
or rhinos or hippopotamuses or something. Because but you're that graceful.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yes. 100%. I'm a swan in a rhino's body.
Exactly. Exactly. Text Miss Lily.
Just do it. Yeah, there's just no getting past it. That's ridiculous,
Wow. That I am shocked.
right?
This has shocked my my taste buds, and it has way exceeded my expectations.
I'm telling you, they are doing some really good beer up there, and it's crazy. Like I don't think I would sit down and have several of these, but that is delicious.
That I can see that as a dessert,
Yeah,
beer, and you're right. It's like lemon pie filling or apple pie filling. That is the way it comes across to me.
say so a lot of people are doing these. Like we were talking about pastry sours, pastry stouts, and there's so many things that come with 6, 7 ingredients on the label and all these different additives and adjuncts that go in there, and sometimes they're not particularly good.
Right.
But when you integrate it this well into something and create an experience that is this, it's arresting.
In fact, this is just the right amount of this for me.
I agree. Yeah.
The more I sit here and think about it, the more I go, even a 10-ouncer, I don't think I could.
I'd get through it because it's easy enough to pick this up and just knock it right back and not think about it. And it's 6.1%. So there's some booze in there too. So if you knock one of these back, it's going to get your attention, but it's fun. Good job, Zool.
Well, this is, we just did a beer called Allagash
Ski House.
and it's a winter beer, but it's kind of a tart. It's got some tart and a lot of ginger in it, and it's sort of like 180 degrees
Right. Yeah.
away from this one.
Yeah, this one's far from cloying, but very sweet.
Yep.
And the other way around is light and clean and dry and very brisk and quick. And
Yep.
this is not really that. But then I've had some ciders that taste at least as sweet as this. And
Yeah.
I mean, nobody complains about that.
No. Anything else?
That's good. Do you want to talk about Zool at all? Because I would defer to you because you've actually been to the brewery and I have not.
The only thing I can tell you is that they make some great beers, and I had 3 or 4 of them when I was there. I guess it's been a year and a half, 2 years ago. But as far as the brewery itself, I don't really remember.
Well, it's kind of like right in downtown Knoxville.
Yeah.
And then now they've got a second location. I just noticed looking at the website. It's in Hampton Valley or Hillcrest Valley or
Happy Valley.
Happy Valley, maybe. Happy Valley, I think I would remembered, but something that started with an H. So I'm assuming there's someplace near Knoxville or a suburb that's got a valley that's H something. And so they're big enough now that they've got 2 tasting rooms and bringing beer to us, which we didn't get them in South Carolina for a long time. First time I ever tasted them was that beer Russ
Right.
mentioned brought down. So good beers, man. Go seek them out.
Exactly. So
Here's to it.
damn lucky. See you next time.